The dark waters of the Atlantic Ocean rippled quietly under the blanket of night. The stars above glimmered like beacons, as if pointing to the secrets hidden in the ocean's depths. It was March 1918, and the USS Cyclops, a massive US Navy collier, was steaming from Barbados to Baltimore. With 309 crew members aboard, the ship glided through the ocean, its cargo holds heavy with coal. Captain Worley stood on the bridge, scanning the horizon with his binoculars, confident in the ship's course. Unbeknownst to him, they had crossed the invisible boundaries of the Bermuda Triangle. The morning had started calmly. A gentle breeze brushed against the ship's steel hull. The crew went about their daily tasks, shoveling coal in the boiler room, coiling ropes on the deck, and monitoring messages in the radio room. James, a young radio operator, suddenly heard a crackle in his headphones. "What's that?" he muttered. He checked the equipment cable's secure device functioning, but the static persisted. On the horizon, a thin layer of mist appeared, almost translucent, like a ghostly veil. It began to envelop the ship. Captain Worley called out from the bridge, "Hold the course, it's just a weather phenomenon." But there was a tremor in his voice, a unease he didn't even recognize. As hours passed, the mist thickened. Compasses went haywire. Their needles spun wildly, pointing north one moment, south the next, then to impossible directions. The static from the radio became a relentless chorus, and no messages could be sent. Whispers spread among the crew. An old sailor, his eyes fixed on the distance, murmured, "This place is cursed. The Bermuda Triangle. My grandfather used to say, ships vanish here, pulled into the depths by spirits." The younger crew members laughed it off, but a heavy unease hung in the air. When night fell, strange events began to unfold. A sailor on watch swore he saw shadows moving across the deck. It was like someone passed by, but no one was there. He said, his voice trembling, light danced on the water's surface, yet there was no moon in the sky. A machinist in the boiler room spoke of a sudden chill, like someone had touched his shoulder. "It felt like a hand," he said, his face pale as ash. Captain Worley, writing in the ship's log, felt his pen shake. March 13th, 1918. Position unknown. Radio silent. Crew restless. God help us. By morning, the USS Cyclops was gone. No wreckage, no life vests, no distress signal. The ship, along with its 309 souls, had vanished into the ocean's depths. Search teams scoured the area for weeks, but found nothing. It was as if the sea had swallowed the ship whole. Years passed, but the Bermuda Triangle's mystery remained unsolved. In 1945, another tragedy brought the region back into the spotlight. Flight 195 US Navy bombers took off from Florida for a routine training mission. Soon the pilots' voices crackled over the radio with strange reports. "Our compasses are malfunctioning. Everything's wrong. The ocean doesn't look right." The final message came from a young pilot, his voice shaking. "We're heading toward a white light. It's like it's calling us." Then, silence. A rescue plane sent to find them met the same fate, disappearing without a trace. Sailors swapped legends over the years. In 1872, the Mary Celeste was found adrift near the triangle's edges. Her sails were set. Plates of food sat untouched on the dining table, but the crew was gone. No signs of a struggle. No note, no clue. It was as if they'd evaporated. The ship's log recorded nothing unusual. What had happened? In 1921, the Carroll A. Deering, a schooner, was found abandoned off North Carolina. The crew was missing, but a lone cat sat calmly at the helm. In the 1950s, the Connemara IV vanished, leaving behind only a few scraps of wood. The Bermuda Triangle's enigma wasn't limited to disappearances. Fishermen spoke of strange lights flickering in the middle of the ocean at night. Some claimed to have seen a glowing city beneath the waves, a blue-green light rising from the depths. One whispered, "I heard a song, like a whisper from the ocean floor." Scientists offered explanations: the Gulf Stream's powerful currents, sudden storms, methane gas eruptions from the seabed, but no theory fully accounted for the sheer number of vanishings or the absence of any trace. In the 1970s, a modern research vessel, the Sea Venture, set out to explore the triangle, equipped with state-of-the-art radar, sonar, and navigation systems. The ship was prepared for anything. Captain Alina Ruiz, a seasoned mariner, led a confident crew. For the first few days, everything went smoothly. But on the fourth night, An anomaly appeared on the radar. "What is that?" Ruiz asked, her eyes locked on the screen. Something was approaching, not a ship, not a plane, not anything recognizable. The radio hissed with static. Suddenly, the ship lurched, as if an invisible hand were pulling it downward. Panic swept the crew. A technician shouted, "There's something under the water." In a final act, Ruiz scribbled in the log, "Something's calling us. Lights. Everything's fading." The Sea Venture joined the Bermuda Triangles. Long list of victims. What lies in the ocean's depths? A magnetic anomaly, a supernatural force, or a truth beyond human comprehension? Perhaps the answer waits in the shadows of the stars, buried in the sea's embrace. The Bermuda Triangle continues to captivate adventurers, scientists, and dreamers. Each wave whispers a new story. Each disappearance leaves a new mystery. If these haunting tales have gripped your imagination, join us for more. Subscribe to our channel, share your thoughts in the comments, and become part of this journey into the unknown. What do you think lies at the heart of the Bermuda Triangle? Is it the ocean's secrets, or something beyond our world? Drop your ideas below. Your comment might inspire our next story.